I often hear people get confused about whether to take action or surrender. And spiritual teachings often talk about surrender being the ultimate foundation of a spiritual life. It allows us to return to our true nature, effortlessly moving through life as we trust in the perfection of the universe. On the other hand, we hear a lot about taking action in order to master our experience here on Earth, whether it's through various manifestation techniques, reprogramming and mastering the mind space, redesigning our life to live in accordance with our values. We are encouraged to step into our power as beings with free will and take action to change. Surrender and taking action, they may seem like contradictory teachings, and well, they are two opposing things. This is a spiritual paradox. But since we live in a world of polarity, paradoxes can be found everywhere. Pairs of opposites can be seen everywhere in this physical world, and there can be no absolute truth in a dualistic world. The Kybalion explains that for this reason, all truths are but half-truths. Perhaps we need to surrender. Perhaps we need to take action. There is no wrong or right. The way I approach this is that actually I believe that there is a way that we can surrender whilst also taking action in life. And so that both of these kind of sides of the polarity are being used in conjunction with one another. I feel that surrender is a state of mind more than anything. Resistance doesn't come through taking action externally. The resistance actually comes through negative thinking and just general overthinking. And surrender is not giving up on life, it's just giving up fighting with life to instead work with it. So we can still take action to change but with a surrendered mindset, with a surrendered attitude, where we're actually cultivating this inner headspace that says yes to life rather than no as it unfolds. The mind itself is so important. We experience the world through the lens of our mind. Going back to the Kybalion, it states that we live in a world that is governed by the principle of cause and effect, meaning for every cause there is an effect. In life, the primary cause for every effect that you experience is your thoughts. So through cultivating an attitude of surrender and alchemizing the mind, we can embody surrender while still taking action. For this reason, surrender doesn't mean to necessarily give up your actions. It just means to give up your negative thinking and your overthinking. And in this instance, we can use surrender and action together. They complement each other. And furthermore, a surrendered mind state, it really creates a state of peace and flow. And so in that case, the action that we actually do take is likely to be more effective. So a surrendered mind state looks something like, yes, I accept this terrible situation. Now how can I resolve the issue? Notice an absence of neurosis, fear, resistance, victimhood, catastrophizing, overanalysis in general. Instead, we actually occupy a state of mind that is associated with surrender, peace, trust, and openness as we accept the moment entirely. So here are 4 steps that you can take in order to really use surrender and action simultaneously. So number 1, we want to become aware of our inner resistance. So as we said before, all starts from within. So we need to turn our attention inwards to the cause. And we need to see where our inner resistance lies. Directing our attention to our mindset. What are the thoughts that we are thinking about the event? Are they positive or are they negative? What emotional reactions are we having as a result of our thoughts? Now, we must learn to witness our internal experience from a place of non-judgment. So for more information on how to witness your thoughts and emotions, check out my series titled Witness Consciousness. Number 2, cultivate an attitude of inner acceptance. So we want to begin to consciously introduce positive thoughts that are a vibrational match to surrender, basically. So we're talking about thoughts such as, my soul needed to experience this. This too shall pass. I am learning from this. Okay, this is how it is. Something good has to happen as a result of something bad. I'm being looked after by spirit. I trust that I am being led in the right direction. So furthermore, since we're choosing these high vibrational thoughts, what we're actually doing as well is we're altering our emotional experience, since the emotions are simply a reaction to our thoughts, like the vast majority of the time. So through actually alchemizing the mindset, you're also creating more of a peaceful emotional experience. Now, one quote that really helped me to cultivate this attitude of acceptance in life is a quote by Eckhart Tolle, and what I'll do is I'll link the video that I made to that below. Number 3, focus on the present moment. So it's easy to get lost in overthinking about worries of the future, regrets of the past, but all of that is just overthinking, and it creates resistance in the mind space. Creates inner resistance. So what we want to do is we want to really focus on the present moment. We want to take action in the here and now and let go of the attachment to outcome, let go of our desires, our expectations, and really kind of surrender into whatever will happen will happen. Number 4, trust the process. This is where our faith comes in, and we really do need to be able to trust that things will work out in the way that they are supposed to, even if it's not the way that we originally envisioned. And this can help you to take action with a sense of purpose and direction while still remaining in a surrendered state. So I had a friend call me the other day, and she was wondering whether or not she should take action regarding something that was unfolding in her life. And she had just watched one of my videos about divine order and like everything happening perfectly. And so she thought, well, maybe I should just surrender into the experience. Now, this is an approach, but it's certainly not every single approach. And I can't stress that enough, because you see, if we surrender into every experience and don't take action in life, then we are totally giving up our power. And we're also potentially, we might potentially find ourselves in like dangerous experiences, or we might potentially find ourselves in having an unhappy experience. So I feel like action is in a complete different ballgame sometimes. We have to take action, but on matters on whether or not to actually take action, use your intuition. You really want to just use your intuition and follow your highest excitement at any given moment. That will guide you. You will know what to do. Just remember that if you do decide to take action, to really find a state of surrender internally. So if you're manifesting something, take action, but let go of the outcome and cultivate a sense of being grateful for what you already have in this moment. If you are unhappy in your job or relationship, accept that this is where you are and then take action to move out of it. But remember to accept every moment along the way internally as best you can. So accept what life gives you in any given moment, simply through choosing to think thoughts of peace and love and just general chill, not really minding what happens, and actually realizing that there is a divine order taking place, and it is taking place in order to evolve our soul. So resistance, it doesn't come through taking action. The resistance comes through negative thinking. And surrender and action, they can be used hand in hand. There doesn't have to be one single trajectory. So that's my thoughts. Let me know if you have any thoughts regarding this in the comments. And yeah, my name's Jasmine. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll link some other videos below if you're interested. And yeah, hopefully see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye 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 bye.